Hey my grown and sexies, welcome to the Kansas City Two-Step channel. I am Alicia.
What we gonna do right here is go back.
Yes sir, yes ma'am. Today we are talking about the history of the Kansas City Two-Step. If you don't know, the KC Two-Step is a couples dance, just like salsa, but it's an urban ballroom dance that represents our music, our culture. The Kansas City Two-Step is a variation of the jitterbug and the Lindy Hop, which were popular dances in Harlem back in the 30s and 40s. The popular music at that time was big band jazz. You've seen the movie Life, right? Think Ray's Boom Boom Room. That was the vibe at the time, you feel me? So let's fast forward to the 50s. Big band music was still popular at this time, but now it had a swing to it, and the music was much faster. So let me show you, I'm gonna show you a few video clips. Pay attention, look for the similarities between their dance moves and our dance moves for the KC Two-Step. This is the jitterbug. Now, here's a clip of a young man teaching some of the basic steps to the jitterbug. Look familiar? The rock, the arm placements, that step back. This is the Lindy Hop video. And they got me sweating from just watching. Okay, so you can clearly see how the KC Two-Step derived from these two dances. All right, let's keep it moving. It's the 50s. For us millennials, a lot of our parents were born during this time. You know, big band music fades out, and in comes rhythm and blues. We talking Frankie Lyman, The Platters, Sam Cooke. And just like stepping is therapeutic for you today, it was the same thing back then, you know? It was a lot of mess going on. The Vietnam War happened during this time, the Civil Rights Movement, Brown versus Board of Education of Topeka, which is right down the street where I was born. You know, our parents, our people were stepping through all of this. Now we got Black Lives Matter, and we had the COVID-19 pandemic, and please believe we were still stepping. So moving along, let's jump to KC in the 90s. As far as music goes, this is when hip hop exploded. What your man got to do with me? I got a man. I'm not trying to hear that. See, hey, what y'all know about that? But yeah, Tupac, Biggie, y'all know what was up in the 90s with the hip hop. You feel me? Now we step to hip hop, but back then, they wasn't having it. Okay. So with that being said, two-step started to fade out, unfortunately. Now, we cannot talk about the history of the KC Two-Step without talking about, drum roll please, Dee Barker, aka the Queen of Line Dance and Two-Step, aka the First Lady of the Kansas City Two-Step, aka Mama D. Now, there were two filmmakers, Stinson McClendon and Rodney Thompson, who took an interest in the KC Two-Step. They wanted to bring awareness to the community in regards to stepping, and so they reached out to Dee Barker. They collaborated with Dee and started two-stepping contests in clubs like Pete's Place, the Ebb, 6902, to get the community involved, and it worked. So fast forward, now it's 2003, the year I graduated from high school. Getting old, child. And R. Kelly comes out with Step in the Name of Love. And that caused a huge surge for Chicago stepping and for the Kansas City Two-Step. And this is the same year that Dee Barker started the Big Step Off. Now it's 2022. It'll be 2023 when you hear this. And the dance is evolving, and it will continue to evolve. So How did I do? Did I leave anything significant out? Unfortunately, there's not much information out there. Well, not as much as I feel there should be in regard to the history of the KC two-step. So let me know in the comment section if you know of anything that I missed out that should have been highlighted. You know, this is a learning experience for all of us. And in the words of Dr. Maya Angelou, you can't really know where you are going until you know where you've been.
Period.
When you know the history of the KC two-step, you instantly, magically become a better stepper, a better instructor. So congratulations, baby. You just leveled up. Keep it going. Longevity is a word that Dee Barker uses when she speaks about the Kansas City two-step. We all need to do our part in keeping it alive. So how can you do your part? Come out to the stepper sets and support. Tip the DJs, tip the bartenders, respect the venues, respect one another, respect the elders. When you see Dee or Two-Steppin' Al, Two-Steppin' Freddie, Two-Steppin' Johnny, or anyone else who came before you, speak.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me?
You know, they are the history of the KC two-step. And guess what? Now, so are you. I love you. And I'll see you on the dance floor. Peace.
For information on the latest two-stepping events, check us out at thekc2step.com. The link is in the description box. And make sure to subscribe to this channel.